And we have another one, don't we?
I hate when the fog machine breaks and it
Yeah.
just pours out fog for no reason.
Smoke gets in your eye.
Don't you have Mark's signature one?
Oh, you mean Mark?
Hell yeah.
I love that, but let me tell you how like at least two of the girls are out of date and have had a new job since then. and I don't live at the house that chainsaw is at, so everything's different now.
Oh, I mean, come on, everything's different in our lives too, Chris.
It's very true.
I don't know if you know this. Chris lost his penis in a bad accident.
Actually, no, I lost my job in October, so they're like, oh, on Halloween.
Like I said, he lost his penis.
So.
He lost
Were you replaced with AI?
No, they had downsized. So we lost our biggest client, and that was 30% of our business. So they had to let go of people.
And they lost. You know why they lost their business?
You know why?
Because.
And his name is John C. I will fuck you. All right, I will enter you.
Man, don't stop playing what we said that Monday night. Gosh, as a Monday Night Raw, I'll never forget.
Anyway. How's the job hunt going?
It's tough. It's a tough labor market.
So the broad I'm with now, that I've been with for for about a little over a year now. I'm back, Neil. I'm back.
I love you. I love you.
She quit her job and then got fired from her new job all within like a month of each other. So she's been out of work for about 4 months now.
Yeah.
And if you believe what she says, she's been looking for a job. She's been filling it, just looking, filling out as many resumes, sending out as many resumes as she can. She was like, it was the shitsville. But allegedly January is the hiring month, so hopefully for both of you things turn well.
Yeah,
she just got a job.
Okay.
She has to get her license to sell insurance. Hopefully things will turn around for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Everything will turn around for all of us.
I mean,
I had to quit radio, and now I just do this.
You're not doing. Wait a minute. So that I can come completely off the chain now. I can say whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Chain, dude. We are on 100%. Yeah. I am not signed to a media gauntlet. I have no NDAs. I have nothing anymore.
My kids in the background yelling. My kids in the background yelling America.
Yeah. It's like, man, like I can tell the 17 people viewing right now, fuck Trump. See, and it's cool, and I don't get fired.
Amazing.
Yes. All right, guys, let's get started here. Chris, we got an open intro Chris worked on all day long. He made this great little thing that we'll listen to. We'll go into it. I'll do an intro. I got a small intro I wrote with, a wrestling writer. Somebody that writes for WWE helped me write it. So I hope it sounds good. Goes mellow. I mean, this is what happens when you're drunk after watching an AEW show last night in Tulsa. But Chris, go ahead and hit that intro part.
I created something truly horrible. Not something.
What do you plan to do if this dream of yours doesn't work out?
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
God, dog, what happened to you, Smoke?
Stack B. Nigga, what the fuck happened to you?
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. God damn it! Viva la revolution!
Will you be brave?
Yes.
Yes. Will you be brave?
Yes.
Brave?
Hard to be in here and not feel his presence.
Who?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're not a Catholic.
No, very much not.
My people cried for help. But Ava did not come.
Chicken Jockey comes up a little later.
You want me to fight the chicken? Chicken jockey.
Ah!
Yeah, I can't hear that at all. I just felt the noise.
Who's doing that?
I'm not.
Oh,
That's
that,
not me.
sorry, that might have been me.
I cannot hear any of that. I cannot hear any of that. All I heard was the repeat of it.
Okay, well, I heard whatever the intro was, and and then I was checking something, so I was playing our show that's currently streaming on one of my TikToks, and because I didn't think you guys could hear that, I was like sharing the show.
Oh.
Nice. So he has to replay the intro all over again. Thank you. Just took 5 minutes of us bitching about Bugana.
I'll play it one more time.
All right, play it one more time. Get to.
I created something truly horrible. Not something. Someone.
And what do you plan to do if this dream of yours doesn't work
That
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
God dog, what happened to you, Smoke? Stack B. Nigga, what the fuck happened to you?
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. God damn it! Viva la revolution!
Will you be brave?
Yes.
Yes. Will you be brave?
Yes.
Will you be brave? Hard to be in here and not feel his presence. Food. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're not a Catholic? No, very much not.
My people cried for help. But Ava did not come.
You want me to fight the chicken? Chicken jockey.
Start the show already.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the reality. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages. I'm hearing something in the background.
Sorry.
What are you hearing exactly?
Somebody talking.
Chatter.
Okay.
On the
Hey
phone.
guys, keep it down.
Damn, I didn't know that. All right, let's do the intro one more time. Let's start from the beginning. Let's run that. No, I'm just kidding. Chris had it here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Welcome back to a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm Bob.
And Mark is here from WTMnet.com. He is one of the best, coolest guys to ever talk to about movies in lifetime. Don't let anybody tell you differently. If you do, I don't know. They're dumb. But strap in because we are doing the 2020 best of 2025. 2025 has been one wild, unpredictable ride in cinema, from movies that made us cheer, cry, and scream in awe to some that made us question how the heck they even got made. And yes, we're going to cover them all. The hits, the misses, the ones that should have stayed buried in development hell. Tonight, we're celebrating the hits, roasting the misses, and ranting about the insanity of 2025 cinema. The good, the bad, and the what were they thinking. We watched them all, so you don't have to. Let's get into it, guys. The best of 2025.
Hell yes. What's that? You want to start this? We never talked about the format this time.
Oh man, we don't even have to talk about the format. We know exactly what we're doing. We're going right into reviewing some movies, the top 10. Oh, first we do need to give a shout out to one of our favorite sponsors of all time, especially on one of our most listened to shows. We got to give a shout out to Panic Fest.
Mm-hmm.
They're always watching. They're at the Screenland Theater now, guys. They have started April 9th to the 15th of 2026. It's going to be, if you see here, there's a collage of me and Chris last year having a great time at Panic Fest. Even though, Mark, at that Panic Fest, Chris literally made me go watch movies until midnight. We got fast food, got back to the house. We had interviews to do at 9 a.m. in the morning. And he's like, I'm going to go to bed. He's like, no, we got a movie to watch because we haven't watched the movie that the people are in that we're interviewing at 9 a.m. So I got 4 hours sleep going in there, and I had to talk to a bunch of kids and not say the F-bomb. You know,
Nice.
you know how
Yeah, we were the first interview of the day, and we were walking out, and the other guy, you guys, he's like, you warming up? I'm like, I guess, because the kids were not that talkative. But you know.
No. Oh my God. If the director wasn't there, we could have got one of those kids to talk more than 3 words. It's like, how's acting? Fine.
It's good.
I mean, that worked. I mean, I slammed like 2 energy drinks in the way there.
Talking as a professional therapist who sometimes works with children, getting children to talk is a real skill. So,
and I think like we accomplished that skill.
I think we did too.
That was a good that was Marshmallow, right?
Yeah, Marshmallow. Yeah,
the Marshmallow movie, which I think we'll be talking about sooner or later. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we might be talking about that movie sooner or later. So let's start it off as always. First, guests go first. Mark. Or do you want Chris to start and then you go second?
Oh no, I want to start because all right. So this is we're starting at the number 10 movie of the year.
Number 10 spot, best of 2025, best 10.
So last year I said only an idiot would just slack-jawed yokel, some half a retard would put Deadpool and Wolverine as his number 1 movie of the year. I mean, that's an Alexis Hana move right there. And who wants to be a tart like Alexis Hana? Well, Neil, turnabout is fair play. So, I will now bend over the furniture and tell you that my number 10 movie of the year is Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
I saw it the other day. It's not bad. It's actually it's my favorite of the 3. Didn't make my list, but it's pretty good.
So as we know, my list is a combination of best made and most enjoyed. So number 10 is most enjoyed and least well made. Number 1 is best made and most enjoyed.
Okay.
So that's why Avatar: Fire and Ash is on here. I haven't had an ear-to-ear smile watching a movie in a really long time. I absolutely love this. It was giving kind of dummy Return of the King vibes. I felt like they were it had that like Battle of Pelennor Fields jive to it at times. I'm not the world's biggest fan of the franchise, but I did really like this. And I don't want there to be any more of these. I thought this was a nice conclusion to the 3 movies that we have seen. It's dumb, but I had a good time watching it.
The action scenes in this thing are top notch. They mixed 28 frames per second with 48, so you get that sort of dichotomy, which
it's technically one of the best movies made this year. You got to give them that. Even if you don't like these movies, they are technical masterpieces. And I had the best time watching this one of the 10 on here in terms of just pure joy. So that's why it's number 10.
Well, I mean, the Avatar movies. I haven't seen Fire and Ash yet, but the Avatar movies, both of them, the first one and Way of Water, both are. If you go to a theater in IMAX or even just a plain theater, just plain that way. Yeah, it's like these kind of movies are events. They're not just films. These James Cameron every time writes a concert. He writes, he knows exactly where to hit the heartstrings, but at the same time, he wants to create new art by using the CGI, which, is really beautiful. I mean, still seeing it. I mean, just the improvement of it from the first movie to now, it still looks fan. It, like every time you see a Avatar movie, you are
absolutely transported to another place, which is something a lot of movies don't do, including the popular fiction ones.
And Mark, let me ask you real quick: did you like the goth Navi?
The goth Navi?
Yeah.
There was a goth. Oh, dude! All right, don't ruin it too much. I can't. I'm gonna go see this movie next week when I'm like in my next line of whatever. So, whatever part of the world I'm in.
All right, my number 10 my number 10 is Friendship.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's it's the first feature directed by Andrew Young, and it's like a feature-length version of I Think You Should Leave. The part was made for Tim Robinson, and I can tell you, I've never seen more people squirm and cringe in the theater this year, and it was fucking hilarious. Like
it was pretty cringy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
People and they're all like just wearing themselves, and I was
definitely one of those people. I don't say this very often about a lot of movies. I didn't get this. I didn't get why this movie.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be a little honest. My rating on it was a little bit lower than Chris's. I remember on it, and it's like it got to the point where I like that movie, but it's one of those movies that you're cringing the whole time for this dude, and it's like when it gives you the cringes that much, you're just kind of like, all right, maybe this dude's just cringy and probably ended up at a Pete Diddy party one night, and we don't know it. You know, like he's the guy that brought the baby oil, I think, at a Pete Diddy party, and that's kind of cringe I got from the guy.
Okay. All right, Neil, what's your number 10, dude?
My number 10 of the year, I'm going to start it off with a crazy one. I'm going to go Baganya.
Okay.
This is my number 10 because it's one of the most underrated gems of 2025. It's smart, surprising, emotionally resistant all the time. On paper, it could have just been another quirky like indie film, but it wasn't. You know, it like actually had heart in it, and it made you like instead it's bold, confident, and just ever since it just felt very layered. Every scene was layered.
I know it surprised you, and it surprised me too. This on my list. We want to talk more about it when I get there, but it's it's got my main course Jesse Plemons in it and Emma Stone, and they were both created bar.
I don't know if you know this, but Chris has a major man crush on Jesse Plemons.
I don't doubt it.
Like he's like Jesse Plemons right now, please. And it's a thing that's been going on all year long, ever since Civil War. So it makes me just think he kind of likes it when he gets like shoots.
What kind of American are you? I haven't seen Begonia yet. I'm gonna watch it this weekend. And then we're reviewing that Hamnet and Marty Supreme on Monday on our show.
Okay. Cool.
But I will tell you, so I didn't have necessarily a working list of honorable mentions, but I threw Begonia on there in case. Because I was like, I'm sure I'm gonna like it well enough to fill out.
It's one of those movies where it's literally the plot is Jesse Plemons kidnaps Emma Stone, who is CEO, because he thinks she's an alien, and literally tortures the girl.
Yeah.
Right.
and it is like one of the wildest.
Go on.
Yeah.
No, she's not naked hanging by ropes this time.
All right,
but and like poor things. But it is a crazy movie, and the best thing about it, I'm not even gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna give you exactly what it is, but you will be saying this.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Yes.
All about the bees.
My number 9 is Warfare.
The Warfare, dude. Hell yeah! This almost made my list, by the way. Warfare was...
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I never saw it.
I tried to get you to watch Neil, and you said no.
Yeah, I had like really bad PTSD that week. But yeah, go ahead.
Warfare is exceptionally made. It is extraordinarily uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of those where it's as low as it is on my list because it is probably one of the best movies it's made, but like the least enjoyed. It is a rough movie to watch.
Yeah, it's very rough. It's
but purposely so. It's not supposed to be a feel good time at the movies. This is it's exactly as the name says. This is a picture of what warfare actually looks like, stripped of the drama.
Oh man,
it is disorienting at times.
Mhm.
Like you sometimes don't know who's talking to who or what's happening. And I think it speaks to the very nature of being in the battlefield. So I think it's great. I think if you're a film person, it's absolutely worth a watch.
Oh yeah, especially with the sound design in that movie is insane. It's it's terrifying, really. It's like a horror film, really.
Yeah. So like people that are friends of mine that are Marines, our Army and stuff like that saw it, and they're like, dude, it gave me bad PTSD. I can't.
Yeah, I can
had to walk out.
Yeah. My daughter, who has obviously not been sent into the war, she's now just 15. But it was
should have got her young. Should have sent her out in 13, man. 13.
I understand. 12 years old. Pick up a gun. But I remember like her reaction to it. Something that is overwhelmingly intense. I'm not upset that you brought me because I should be uncomfortable and learn how to deal with that, not run from discomfort like the rest of this generation.
Mm-hmm.
She might not have said that. That might be me putting words in her mouth. But either way, she was like, that was an experience. And actually, that's where I think she coined the phrase A24 movies traumatize me.
A24 movies. That's awesome.
A24 traumatizing children for over 20 years.
So my number 9 is Frankenstein. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
All right, are we doing the thing where if it's somewhere on my list that I don't get to talk about it again? Because that's my number 2.
Okay, we can talk about it right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can talk about it right now because mine's down the list. Frankenstein's on there too. It's down in those lower numbers.
This was Guillermo del Toro's dream project. Like he was afraid to make it because he felt like that was his pinnacle. And I can
it ain't getting better than this.
Yeah. So the Oscar Isaac and Christoph Waltz in this, but the real star in this is Jacob Elordi, who I hadn't noticed until this movie. It's made only the way Del Toro can make it. It looks exactly like a Del Toro movie, and I thought it's a tragedy, as Frankenstein all is, and I think this one really amps up the sympathy you have for the creature. So I really enjoyed this. Saw it in theaters. It was quite a watch.
The only reason why it's not number 1 on my list is because there's one other movie I specifically enjoyed more than Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But Frankenstein is by far in between across technical,
so good.
The best movie made this year.
Oh yeah,
it's incredible. The screenplay is really great. This is a movie that reminds you that Oscar Isaacs can actually act. Everything about this, I know we have to get through 10 of these, and there's a lot to do this, so I'm gonna try to keep this brief. But everything about Frankenstein including its Miltonian reading, is absolutely stellar. There's just one other thing I like. There's one other movie I liked more than it, and that's the only reason why it's number 2 on my list.
Okay, Neil.
Man, no, I'm just gonna have to go with you guys on the Frankenstein thing.
Okay,
I got a word on about it, but they made Frankenstein sexy.
Yeah.
Every chick in that theater wanted, I was seeing if I still had the sound effect. I had a sound effect where he went from to brown chicken, brown cow, porn music.
Me after sex.
Usually me after sex, I'm just laying around.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Yes.
But anyway, with good old Frankenstein, that was a surprise of retelling of a story that we seen a million times.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember. I put up 17 posters, I think, of different versions of Frankenstein we have seen. Even Franken Dog or Frankenweenie the dog. I mean, we've seen so many. It's a story old as time. But Frankenstein is literally one of the best. I can't get it out of my head. and I've watched it like probably like 10
Mhm.
times. Like it's literally it's what I throw on when I'm doing the dishes and chilling or hanging out playing a video game and I have it on in the background. Like it's like one of those movies that when you first see it, you don't ever want to not see it because it's just visually and taking.
Neil, what's your number 9?
Man, you guys are gonna hate me.
Maybe.
Deadpool
You
and
guys
Wolverine.
are gonna hate me. You guys are gonna hate me.
It's Deadpool Wolverine again.
It's Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh,
No, it's not Deadpool Wolverine. It's not. It can't be. That'd be weird.
What is
right?
instead?
I'm trying to find it, but I guess I didn't download it. Gosh dang, how many of these did I not download? It's all your fault, Mark.
I understand.
You know, you come to these things, and every time,
That's me in the corner
You just
fucking up the
confuse me.
program.
yeah, it's not me. You know, from last night drinking heavily till like 5 a.m. in the morning with
Can I guess? Is
wrestlers.
it Toxic Avenger?
friends.
Oh.
No, it's Thunderbolts. Now, the reason I like Thunderbolts was because it was the first one that wasn't about big blow up thingies. It was about 5 traumatized people dealing with the major traumas in their life that came together with another guy who had a bigger trauma than both of them, all together. And then they're like, oh, maybe our trauma's not that bad. And it's all good at the end of the movie. Like, there isn't a lot of capes or explosions. The cast is eccentric, and I love every one of the characters. Like the sidekick. It's like the sidekicks get the movie.
I look. Don't get me wrong. I defended the movie when we reviewed it. I don't think it's top 10 or honorable mention quality. I think you're a lunatic. But in and of itself, did I defend the movie? Did I like it? Yes.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's a good movie. It's a good like a Marvel movie, but it's not even close to like my top 10. Not even close.
One of my things I go off of is rewatchability. And that movie, I have rewatched that movie more times than any movie in 2025.
Are we still in the part of the season where we can trade players? Because if you want to trade Chris for Alexis, I'll take it. I want a sweetener. You have to send me money as well. But I will take Chris if you take Alexis.
No. All right, Mark. Hit or buy. What do you got?
Number 8 is Sinners.
Hey, that's my number 2. I love Sinners. Brothers in Christ because I love this movie.
Yes. Sinners is exceptional, very well made. The weakest part is the story. The story is kind of like whatever. But the acting in it is incredible. The music, boy, if you're not a fan of this music, I said this on our end of the year show. It's kind of like Luke Cage. If you don't like the music in this movie, this is a fucking chore to get through.
Oh, I love the music in it. That's so much.
But I do. I love the blues.
I love the blues. Yeah. I'm a big blues guy. I was born in Chicago area, so like blues, jazz, that kind of music, just like this. And this movie made jazz and blues dirty. Yeah. Like it
as God intended, as God intended.
Yeah. I'm so glad Ryan Coogler stepped away from Marvel. He created something wholly original. Like you don't see that hardly at all. And so the
characters are unforgettable. I mean, they're messy, flawed humans, but man.
Yeah. My only problem with this movie was the pacing and the structure. Like I think we should have gotten the vampires a little sooner than when we did. But I mean, like I'm now doing movie critic things where I'm not going to re-review the movie here. There were structural and pacing issues I had with it. That's why it's not higher on my list. But everything about this movie is great, and it is it deserves Oscar nominations. I don't know if it deserves the Best Picture.
It deserves all of them.
Okay.
All right, now.
Right there with Thunderbolts.
All right.
Like they were Thunderbolts. Come on, Chris. What do you got for your number 8?
Eddington. So I know.
Eddington.
Yeah, I think it's particularly.
Man, when you told me to get that poster, I thought that was for like one of the worst of Eddington.
I have to check down the absurdity a little bit for Eddington. I've never seen anything like this movie. It's like a it's like a third of this is dark comedy. It wraps it up perfectly. But there are only a few things that didn't land for me, like Emma Stone's storyline. But the things that did land made such an impact that I was able to overlook the bad of it. So, like the Emma Stone thing is not exactly my favorite part of the movie, but Eddington itself made the biggest impact on me this year. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I have nothing to add.
Yeah, like
What was that?
I'll add my 2 cents to it. This movie was like, I really liked that it was the conflict. I like Joaquin Phoenix versus Pedro Pascal.
Did he cut out?
Yeah, he froze.
Oh, great. Because he said to come back and come back in. So
I didn't see anything. That's why I don't have anything to add.
that's fine. I mean, yeah.
The meme you're looking for? Okay,
Hi.
I thought
we hear you, buddy.
Okay, boom.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, we're good now. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was.
So ever since Neil started living in the RV, we have pretty bad connection issues.
I have connection issues. You have connection issues. Don't talk to me like that.
All right, Neil, what was your thought on Eddington?
Anyway, yeah. So Eddington, they had like it was really good, but Pedro Pascal and Joaquin Phoenix needed to be in the room more. They needed more like what was that movie with Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis when they're like trying to go for the town hall or whatever.
Good man, I didn't see it probably.
Yeah, but anyway, it was like they needed more of them in the room together, and they didn't have that. Instead, it was his crazy life and his crazy life. But when they were in the room, they stole the show. It was a great, awesome moments and stuff like that. But it was at a point where too many of the pandemic movies came out where someone doesn't wear a mask, someone wears a mask. We get it. There were a bunch of idiots during the pandemic. We were there. We all dealt with them. We're not going to say who they were. What cousins' names, the aunts and uncles, but we will put all their addresses at the bottom of this episode for you to go talk to them.
I'll go ahead and put that in the episode description. What's your number 8?
Number 8 is going to take a second because my computer doesn't.
God damn it, Neil. I have this stuff on another screen pulled up for me.
I know, but boom, it's Weapons.
That's one of
Weapons. So. It is one of the best. It's one of the best movies of 2025. It doesn't just show violence, but it makes you feel it when it comes like on there. The death scenes are just nuts, and then the whole twisty turny at the end. Literally, I love that they're already rushing a prequel of this movie. Hopefully it doesn't suck like the Conjuring films and stuff like that.
I fucking hope not, because I've been waiting for this one since Barbarian. Zach Cregger made Barbarian. It's his second one, and it's better than Barbarian in my opinion. It's a fresh new voice in horror, and I can't wait to see more of what he does.
And this is like literally the cinematography in this is sharp and brutal and beautiful, and like the pacing never lets up the whole movie, and it's done. I remember I felt like the movie was 15 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow.
Alexis and Robert both, this was on there. I think this was on their list. They raved about it. They reviewed it. I did not. I've not seen it yet.
Oh, you gotta check it out, dude. It's the best. It's one of the best horror. It's probably the best horror film of 2025. Or I guess horror is kind of a loose word for it.
All right, Mark, we are at the number 7 mark. Go.
Springsteen, Deliver Me from the Nowheres.
I watched it this weekend. I liked it.
Yeah, not as good as last year's A Complete Unknown, but I thought the kid from The Bear did an excellent job as the boss. I think my big complaint about this movie was I wish they had dealt a little bit more about what was eating Bruce, why he was struggling with depression. I mean, they hint at some of it with the allusions to domestic violence that went on in his home. But wow, but again, who hasn't experienced some level of mom and dad screaming or pointing at violence in the home or whatever. So like
it's a normal thing these days.
Well, the thing, it's been a normal thing since the end of World War II, at a minimum. But my point is, like, don't treat Bruce Springsteen like precious, and then spend the rest of the movie like, oh, he's just dealing with so much. It's like, no, you have to do a little better job of showing me why. But outside of that, I think like showing how much Bruce sweat and how much he put into his performances.
Yeah.
I think I used to love VH1's behind the music.
Yeah.
And I love a good like How the Sausage is Made documentary on albums or songs or whatever.
Mhm.
Like I love Metallica, Some Kind of Monster.
Yeah.
That kind of a thing. And so that's kind of what this felt like. It was this trip through the creation of that album and then Born to Run. Let me tell you how not Born to Run, Born in the USA. Let me tell you how like they did the scene in the studio where they perform Born in the USA, where they record Born in the USA. I'm like fucking elbowing my kid. Like, this is it! Ah! Like, I'm not even that big of a Bruce
big
fan.
song.
Like,
Pay attention to the song; it's so good. Yeah,
like shaking Jonas, like this is everything. I wasn't even like a big fan of Bruce Springsteen. That's more my parents' generation than anything else. But no, I thought it was a really great movie. I thought it was, despite my complaints, I thought it was well handled.
I do like the overarching things. Get therapy, like as I mean, fair. Like honestly, yeah, lots of people should.
Yeah.
But I guess my number 7 is we talked about Begonia. So we can move on. But that was my number 7. Begonia.
Cool.
Your number 7 was Begonia.
Begonia. Yeah.
Is it Begonia or Begonia?
It's Begonia.
Begonia.
It's bug. Is it Bugo Nana?
Neil, what's your number 7?
Bugo Nana.
I like to stick dollar bills in for Bugananas.
Oh, damn. My number 7. You guys gonna hate me more?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Neil, don't
Fantastic Four.
I have this woman that I do podcasts with. Her name is Alexis. Are you sure you don't want to do a podcast with her?
Sometime, maybe. Why not? Why not? Okay. You set up a date. We'll get it.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, Fantastic Four to me is one of the best movies of 2025 because it finally gets the Fantastic Four fucking right. They only tried 17 times and couldn't get 4 people right. Like,
so, my thoughts on this. It was fine. Just not.
I thoroughly enjoyed Fantastic Four. Not more than the 15 movies I have listed on my sheet here, but it was. I agree with Neil. So far, Neil, it's the best Marvel movie. Okay, number 1, it's one of the best Marvel movies they've done in 5 years since Endgame.
Easily the best Marvel movie in 5 years.
For the craft elements, for like the aesthetic, like set design and costumes and everything, it absolutely deserves Oscar nominations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The performances were fine. Especially, the story was not great.
No. Everybody wanted to bang Reed Richards, and that's how you get Fantastic Four right. You get it like he's the smartest guy. She's supposed to be the sexiest lady in the world, Invisible Girl or whatever. And it's easily that we all want to bang Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
So
this was the closest they came to comic accurate.
Yeah, I mean, even though he had the beard or whatever, and that was like.
I mean, in their personas, like I don't care so much about the look, but this is the closest those characters came to their comic book characters.
Accuracy. I mean, Cloudering Time. We got we got Johnny being smart.
By the way, not enough Thing. That it annoyed me that the Thing didn't play more of a prominent role.
Yeah, you're right. I'm with you. That one more thing is.
They had deleted scenes. I guess they took out for time, but there's more of the relationship between him and the teacher that they only kind of like show for like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
scenes.
I said that in my review. It was like they should have been more of him and the teacher. But look, if they put everything in there that I think they should have, this would have been a 5-hour movie.
Yeah, and okay, we haven't talked about the number 1 thing about the movie and why it's amazing. And Galactus wasn't a fart cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I got to see my favorite villain in the Marvel Universe portrayed the right way.
Yeah, I like Galactus as Godzilla. It was great.
At least
Yeah.
it wasn't a. At least it wasn't a. You know, a squid monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I love that he's like, once I was human.
Yeah.
Billy.
I some of my favorite comic books had to deal with like the trial of Reed Richards and Galactus, and
Yeah.
the stuff that humanizes Galactus a bit.
Well, this is like this for me. It was like Thunderbolts just hit me at the right time when I was sad about some stuff and life and stuff like that. So that kind of reflected that. But Fantastic Four was the one that like made me excited to watch comic book movies in the theater again.
Thunderbolts was right before I quit my job at the jail, and I was and I'd been watching a lot of internet criticism, and I was really angry. So,
so you probably were like, you're like, fuck that movie, fuck that.
I was
not, Pew.
I was not in the world's best headspace. No,
you're like, I fuck that movie.
Speaking of best headspace, Mark, what's your number 6?
My number 6 is Companion.
Yeah, Companion's good.
Yeah, this was an early favorite for like top 5. It dropped out of the top 5 because 5 more movies are better. But Companion, I love the subject matter. I love, I have been talking about the rise of the sex robots for I feel like a decade now, and what humanity and what it'll do to humanity. I like that the movie kind of dealt with that, but there was also, a bit of a horror story going on, suspense. I like that they treated the lead character who is the sex robot as a serious thing that deserves serious consideration as to what is life, what are these things, what is the soul, and all of that. Good performances, a tight story. I really this was as close to perfect as a movie like this is going to get. I really thought it was great.
It was. I really enjoyed Companion, and like you said, it treated her like a real person, like not just a robot. So I agree. I enjoyed that part of it too. Neil, what's your thoughts on it?
Companion to me was a really good movie. I liked it. It was like because it was supposed to be, isn't it supposed to be like off of the Megan universe or something like that?
No, that's
or like
something else.
Oh, something else.
You're thinking of Soulmate, which is
Soulmate.
Really,
yeah, now that got canned after the 2.0 tragedy. If you guys don't know, Megan 2.0 they were trying to go for humor, I think, in that, and they just
they turned Megan into a Marvel movie is what happened.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah,
and we all liked it spooky and creepy, and you made her not spooky and creepy. Yeah, but Companion, I love the turnabout. The thing I hated the most is that they let out that the Companion was a sex robot or robot
in the trailer, basically.
Yeah, in the trailer.
Yeah,
because I think having that surprise, like just going on that trip with her, would have been better. Than having the twist of she's a robot.
Yeah,
and not because you kind of went on the ride with her for a little bit, but you already know she's a robot, so it didn't that impact didn't have as much.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember if I knew she was a robot or not. I was clearly in some posters or some trailers. It was obviously, like you're saying, it was clearly foreshadowed. But I think I largely escaped a lot of it, so I went into the movie unclear if it was a robot or not.
Yeah. So
when he says, shut down or power down or whatever the key word was, I had a legitimate reaction. I was like, whoo,
So the thing about this the trailer thing for this is that I went in knowing she was a robot because I'd seen the trailers. I'm like, she's something else. She's not human. But I mean, that didn't change the fact that I love the movie.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed my time. So. I guess my number 6 is Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back.
Yeah. So like
really?
Didn't
you give this like an F rating?
No, I love this. I love Bring Her Back. I love Danny Michael Phillip.
No. That's when you told me to. I'm sorry. It's when
I feel like
Chris was do that thing.
I feel like Chris specifically chose these movies so that I wouldn't talk more.
Oh! Wait. I got plenty coming up that you can talk.
But the thing is about this movie is that they made 2022's Talk to Me, and I've been waiting for this one, and this one's better to me than Talk to Me. And I love Talk to Me. Sally Hawkins fully commits to make this one as grisly, and then 70 movies come out 2025. Bring Her Back is fucked up. I can't.
Which one was Bring Me Back? Is that the
Bring Her
one
Back.
with the pool? The pool.
Yeah.
And the pool house with the kid and the weirdo and the weird shit.
Good.
I'm not trying to give away too much away. I'm just trying to remember the movie because
that's
how much I forgot about it.
Man,
it's like
so
I
fucked
literally. I know. It's like I totally forgot that movie existed until you told me to get the poster.
Okay. All right.
Like I'm serious. It was like maybe it was at a time it didn't really like hit me right or whatever, but
that's fine. We don't have to like the same movies. It's okay.
No. It's fine. I'm just saying my part of this is that then I went back and watched a little bit of it. I got like 20 minutes in and I was like, okay, this was a decent movie. I just forgot about it. Maybe I was high that day. Who knows? I live in Tulsa. That's legal.
Hold on. I live in Missouri where it's 100% legal. I don't need a card or anything. I just go to the store and buy it. So I have whatever. But Neil, what's your number?
Right at that. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, what's my number 6? Okay. You guys gonna make fun of me.
At least say it's Captain America Brave New World.
Oh my gosh, you are so fucking close.
Yeah,
You're right there.
Oh, it's Superman, isn't it?
It's motherfucking Superman.
Yeah.
Come on. They again, okay. And I put these right next to each other for the reason one, yes, they were out at the same time. But I did go to Fantastic Four, and Fantastic Four got me in the mood to see a superhero movie. So thanks for that, because then I went into Superman like the next day and watched this movie. And Superman is right for the first time since Christopher Reeves. You know, he's not either a guy trying to copy to be Christopher Reeves or a moody emo fuck from Kansas, I guess, that has no sun. I guess the state of Kansas has no sun in Zack Snyder's world. But in this one, the sun actually exists and it's bright and colorful like a Superman movie should be, just like a Superman comic book. Like if you want dark and moody, yeah, go find the Batman. If you want happy, fun people and hot, fun, spotlighty, good stuff, awesome. And introduce characters from the original Superman comics and the Justice League, the original or Justice Society of America, the JSA. Metamorphosis, Guy Guardian, I guess was Justice League, but Guy Guardian, the Green Lantern, and introduced Mr. Terrific. Like literally, they're missing Hourman, Sandman, and Dr. Fate are the only 3 they're missing, and they could have the entire Justice Society of America, the original 1941. So me being a superhero geek and seeing guys I never thought I would ever see on screen, done right, done great, had a good time, and Nick Holtz as fucking Lex Luthor. Like, I believe that he wants to destroy the entire society, easily.
It was fun.
I liked it. I defended it when it came out. I liked Vulnerable Superman. It was definitely a change of pace from God Superman.
Yeah.
And those are your 2 interpretations of Superman. Mm-hmm. There is the God that falls to earth, and then there is there's the more human Superman of here's a guy who just happens to have a lot of powers and he's struggling with all of those things. But it's humanity that makes him what he is. It's humanity that restrains his superpowers, et cetera, et cetera. It's how it stops him becoming the injustice Superman.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah.
James Gunn kind of bores me now, but because he's got a kind of a one-trick pony. But this iteration of Superman, not my favorite, but definitely an enjoyable movie. Certainly not in my top 15.
Yeah, not my top 15. I liked it though.
I get it. Some of us read comic books growing up. Other people just masturbated while watching Dark Corners.
I have this friend. His name is Chris Bailey. You'll love him. You guys can talk big fun. You and this was, by the way, I meant to say this at the start with. This was Alexis's third favorite movie of the year, and I kicked her off the podcast.
Oh my God, really?
I initially removed her from the frame, but then I put her back in again, and she gave me double middle fingers, as is our love connection.
So,
right.
my question number 5.
Are we go?
Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
whoa,
like propriety, sir.
Whoa!
Do we have to do the bottom? Do we have to do the bottom part?
Sir!
Oh, sorry.
Have you not remembered the layout of this episode?
I remember. Are you yelling at me?
Yeah.
I'm the one telling you. Like, we have to do the
telling
bottom part now.
Are we doing the worst now? We're talking about the worst movies you saw
The
this year?
worst. Oh gosh.
Okay, pull up this because I think.
Are we doing? All right. Are we counting down from 5 to 1?
Yeah, 5 to 1. I think so.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going then. Okay.
Hold on, 5 to 1 when it comes to the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to preface this by saying I got called out on my show by Robert for being a coward for picking my number 5. I assure you, I do nothing for clout. Okay, if you would like to know exactly how unclout I am, check out my TikTok, where I am the ent of TikTok. I'm on no one's side because no one is on my side. And with that said, the number 5 movie is the one I enjoyed the most, while still being the worst made this year. That was Snow White. Okay. I had a grand old time at this thing, just laughing at it. I pulled my dick out to eat on the screen. It was horrible.
It was so horrible. It was like the most horrible. Like I didn't understand any of that. Like I didn't understand how you don't understand what the concept of Snow White is. And I mean, like, how many times did you reshoot
Lord of
it?
the Rings? And look, at this point, picking on Rachel Ziegler is going to constitute a fucking hate crime. So I'm not even.
Yeah, let's not do that. No.
Yeah, but I'll tell you who made me laugh the hardest of this is Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot trying to do Evil Queen and sing, and she's not a good actress to be. She was good as Wonder Woman because she didn't have to emote. And her best acting feature was her body. Oh. Now she's got to be here and singing and dancing. And it's like, oh, this
doesn't work.
My God, now I understand why the Palestinians want the Jews out. She's horrible.
Oh my God! Oh, dude. I mean, I all right, I gotta rewind this for a second. And I just need to say one thing to you, Mark, right now. And that is,
shut your bitch ass up.
Like, dude, come on.
Damn. You told me you don't work anymore. I'm allowed to be
I don't
bad.
want to get canceled the first week I'm out.
Just send them my way. I'm
all
already arguing with TikTok communists. I'll take them all on. I'm Tommy Dreamer.
Do you just want to do all 5 of yours and go through them?
Cool. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Ugh.
We didn't see that.
Yeah, we did.
It is an argument for stop remaking movies and putting them on streaming services. This is fucking terrible.
Oh my God. Like at first I liked the concept of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I was like, okay, they're gonna make it a little edgy. But then as soon as it looked like it was gonna be a little edgy, it wasn't. It was like fucking watching All My Children or like Days of a Lot of Lives or something like that. It was like, we're getting edgy. Yeah. And then we came back from the commercial break, and all of a sudden, that's nothing.
Yeah, if you want to see a movie that completely missed the point of the original, it's The Hand That Rocks the Cradle remake. It was terrible. Star Trek Section 31 made me hate Star Trek. I don't.
Oh my God!
I don't ever want to watch another Star Trek show or movie again. I'm glad we're done with Strange New World, because at this point, I don't want to deal with Star Trek anymore. That's how bad Section 31 is. So this would have been my number 1 worst movie of the year, except that I didn't hate it as much as my number 1. So that's why it's the number 2, because it really is by far the worst movie made this year. War of the Worlds. I'm not convinced.
I haven't even seen
it.
I didn't. People said don't torture myself. Like one of my friends, Logan, I think, watched it. And he was literally like, dude, if you want to purely torture yourself, sit down and watch this movie. Unless you get drunk, then you can just laugh at it the whole time.
Why the world took Eazy-E from us and not Ice Cube after seeing this movie?
Oh, damn.
I mean, what an atrocity this was.
Yeah. I mean,
my number one
Not
worst
easy.
movie of the year is so bad, but also I actively hated it. I didn't hate War of the Worlds. I laughed at it.
Yeah.
It's just terribly made.
Yeah.
This one, I actively hated. I was angry when it was over.
Yeah.
It ruined my mood. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I hated the first one, so I was like, why the fuck we want?
Chris told me not to go. We are not allowed to go see this movie.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted it, because how much it made at the box office, I already greenlit a number 3 because people loved it.
It was fucking the worst thing I've seen this year.
Nice. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I thought that was going to be on your honorable mentions.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
So the thing is that Mark, just so you know, that one of the worst movie I see this year, number 5, is on your honorable mentions, and that's him.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So some people are duped in things of Peele's creation. Not really. The only thing that saves this film was Ron Wayne's performance. He's great in it. Everything else is heavy-handed social commentary, leaden dialogue, ham-fisted figurines that braid themselves as meaningful. Also, no substance for me. Is this cake? No, it's actually a couch cushion. That's how I felt about it.
I enjoyed it.
Damn.
It was such a weird movie. And everything you're saying.
I haven't seen it yet. And that's the horror movie about football, right?
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it because Mark said it was good, and I'm not mad at you for making watch it. But I heard your review of it, and
I have to say,
Right.
there's sometimes I like heavy-handed. Go ahead.
yeah.
All right. This is my one question to you, Chris. If you
Yeah,
can
sure.
answer this movie,
Uh-huh.
if he can answer this one question, I will let you complain about the movie Him over and over again.
Please don't ask me one question.
Where is the safety and the
Oh my
lineup?
Oh, God.
I don't know what safety is.
Oh, hey, how about the center?
Neil, I don't need to know.
What does the quarterback do?
Are you doing an impression of Goldie Hawn from Wildcats?
I know. It's like
So, my first movie I saw this year was Holland. Me and Neil talking about Holland. Mimi Cave, who directed Fresh, did this one.
God,
And
Holland.
she got they put they got Nicole Kidman and Gail Garcia Bernal, and it's just fucking awful. It's so shitty. And then,
Oh my God.
I didn't think it was I didn't think it was the worst thing made this year, but I didn't like it. No.
Yeah. And then my number 3, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. There's an overstuffed sequel that no one asked for.
I did. I asked for it like 10 times. I actually called them up privately and I was like, send me sequels.
I don't
Now
think
You
we
See Me, Now You Don't.
Dude, we don't need 9 main characters at all. Like why
Yes,
the
we
fuck
do, Chris. Like it's literally the thing right now. Tell me a movie that doesn't have 9 fucking main characters in it.
It sucks, dude. It's so bad. And
let's see. Wake Me Up Dead. Wake Up Dead Man had 9 main characters in it. What other movie did we have this year like that? Jake Kelly had like 6 fucking main characters. Materialist had 19 fucking 5 members. K-pop Demon Hunters had 6 main characters in it. Sinners had 6 fucking characters. What movie are you talking about that doesn't need a cast like that?
Neil, we both talked about how we didn't like this movie.
Oh, I hated it, but still, I hate that. I hate that you use that to make that a bad movie because there's so many good movies out there with big casts.
Okay.
Number 2,
Wolfman. Acclaimed board director Lewin out turns it out this slow hunk of shit. It fucking sucked, dude. I couldn't wait for this to be over when we were watching it.
If we could get 10 bad movies, this would have been on it.
Oh yeah. It's terrible. I expected something more from the director, but it was garbage, man. Finally, the movie I hated most this year, I could not stand The Electric State. The Rose Brothers, the shiny clusterfuck. I haven't hated a movie more than this any time. I can't stand The Electric State. What a piece of shit.
See my previous copy of Wolfman. Like if we had gone to 10, this would have been this would have been somewhere in that second set. It was not good.
I can't fucking stand this movie.
But I watched The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So okay, before Neil gives his bottom 5, if he gives a bottom 5 and one of them is one of my top 5, can I just talk about it then?
Yeah.
So we don't talk about it twice. Okay, because I have a sneaky suspicion.
Okay.
Neil's gonna be like, I saw this, this, or this. These are all terrible movies. It's gonna be like all my top 5.
you really think that Conjuring: The Last Rites is in your top 5?
It is not. I didn't even see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about putting a nail in a fucking coffin, putting the dead body in the ground, the dirt's on it, they cement paved it and said, fuck that franchise. We don't
Thank
want
God it's
anybody
gone.
like this ever.
Thank God it's
We don't
gone.
like that movie was the biggest piece of horse shit horror movie ever. They just copied and pasted everything from everything else. And it looked like you could tell that Nora and Patrick did not give a fuck.
My favorite thing about all the Conjuring movies, they always end because the power of Jesus Christ saved them. Like
the power of Jesus. And yeah, that definitely is not a happy moment in my life, being a huge atheist and all.
Yeah.
I hate this because they are three of my favorite actors, but I fucking hated The Materialist. The Materialist was boring as shit. Nobody really mattered. They're all bad people. Like the rich guy by Pedro Pascal's like, we should just probably stop fucking now, right? And I go fuck other people. And she's like, yeah. And I'm going to go get back with the guy I've been kind of cheating on you with the whole time, but I really wasn't, but I was, that movie was just nuts. No.
I didn't hear his still has. I think Mark still might be able to hear us.
I'm fine, guys. Did you want me to blow my nose on camera?
No.
Yes! Blow your nose on camera. No, don't do that.
Wonderful.
Please.
Okay, Neil, what's your number 3?
I can't do that right now, Chris. I can't do that because my fucking.
Don't you have 3 screens? Like.
Yes, but one of them I just accidentally pushed out of when I was freaking out about him blowing his nose for some reason.
Okay. All right.
So give me a second. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm only one guy. One guy alone in the dark in an RV.
When do we do the honorable mentions?
Number 2, right after number 2.
Okay, got it.
My number 3 of the year was G20. I can't believe
narrowly missed my bottom 5.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh my God. I want Viola Davis to be a badass in everything she does. I want to see Homelander in different roles. This was not that movie. Like, I wanted to, I so love them so much, both as actors and actresses, but man, you could tell these fuckers, and you know, it just goes great with, what goes perfect with, G20.
What's that, Neil?
That's right. The Gorge.
Number 2. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I didn't hate as much as you, but I didn't like it.
It was so boring. Yay. And it's like the thing that they're like, the thing they're going after should have been more creepier and more like, never seen it. You should never, there's certain movies where you should never see the horror creature. Just like, I never want John Carpenter to tell me who the Thing was at the end. He knows. He wrote it. He's not telling you. But, that's one of them. And number 1, Chris, we agree on something.
Yeah.
Yes, number 1 is that shitty fucking robot movie, The Electrical State.
Thank you, Neil.
My God.
Neil, I didn't know that we hated it, but you did.
I wanted it to work so much.
Because you're a Russo Brothers person. You wanted to suck their dick for a while. And they instead they jizz in your face. So
I wanted it to be awesome. I wanted it to be crazy and good. But it wasn't. It's like I was just staring at the screen like, dude.
Hello. It's John C.
Anyway,
number 5.
And that Electric State.
Yeah, you're number 5. Number 5 that's movie of the year.
My number 5 is Jay Kelly.
Jay Kelly? That's on my honorable mentions, yeah.
Absolutely love Jay Kelly. Robert and I just reviewed it like a week or 2 ago.
What did he think of it?
His problem with it was, if the movie industry is going to be this self-critical, hey, you know what the movie industry can do? Fucking fix it. Like, you're like, he was really, he's a little tired of Hollywood either patting itself on the back or feeling bad about itself when it has all the power to make changes with how the system works, and it just doesn't. That was kind of Robert's takeaway. Mine was deeply personal. I talked about this on the review, so I'll keep it really brief here. I really empathized with George Clooney because while I did not make a lot of professional sacrifices, and then not have time with my kids, I did not make a lot of professional sacrifices so that I could be there for my wife and kids.
Right.
And I will continue to be there for my kids, but I am no longer married. So, it just made me reflect on that. And I got really sad at the end of the movie and I cried a lot. I kind of had a minor nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, when he was like, can I get another one? Can I do over? Like, yeah, it's kind of how, again, I was the best father and husband I could be. And in some cases it was appreciated and some it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that. But like, I really felt for that character. I also felt for Adam Sandler, who is going down that primrose path to where George Clooney was going and stopped himself before he went over the falls.
Yeah.
And I really like to me, like that's the hero of this picture is Adam Sandler, is knowing at some point you have to stop giving to the black hole and give to the people who love you and you've been taking from. Go ahead.
Me and Chris watched this together, and I was sitting there like on his couch, laying there, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now." like literally, it was insane.
So
actually, I left his house and went back to my RV, but like literally, it was just like it was really sad. It was like I hated the downfall of I guess not the downfall, but this reflection of life that he had. Yeah. And he realizing how much of it he missed and didn't like literally do. And now he's like, what do I do now?
What do you appreciate what he made?
This movie literally made me go out, sell my house, buy an RV and a truck to go across the United States of America with no worries.
What do you do when the world no longer wants anything from you? That was my takeaway from Jake Kelly. And that hurts me deeply because it's somebody who gives a lot and gets a very little back. Yeah. I was like, ouch, that's a hard lesson to sit with.
Yes, very much so.
My number 5 is Wake Up Dead Man. Knives Out story. I stopped from putting like established IP on my list. But this
wait a minute. Were you guy that just told us how much you don't need 6 main characters in a fucking movie literally 5 minutes ago? And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but 11.
Let me fucking fish, you fuck.
Okay.
Rian Johnson may work, all right. I love I love these movies. I love Benoit Blanc. I can't talk enough about how the set design is beautiful. The script is tight and flawless, and it does have a message, but it's not buried in the movie. It's not like out front. I love Knives Out. I love Wake Up Dead Man. It's the best of the 3 they've made. And I said that I stopped.
You're insane. I pick at Neil for picking children's movies in his top 10, but that comment alone makes me question your sanity, Chris. This is
what was not. That? What did he say exactly?
He was like, "This is the best of the Knives Out trilogy." I'm like, it's better than Glass Onion. It's as good as it gets.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
them's fighting words.
But I mean, do you like this one, Mark?
We just reviewed it, and there were aesthetic things that I liked about it. There were acting choices that I liked about it. It's a dumb story.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, everyone has their own. Neil, what did you think of Wake Up Dead Man?
I loved it. It was a great movie. I thought it was definitely, it was good, but it was like, it didn't do something to me emotionally when I watched. I thought it would. I thought it hit me somewhere because I love Knives Out and I love Glass Onion. I mean, those are 2 movies that are, I love that Clue kind of mystery story.
Yeah, I love Knives Out. Glass Onion, Robert and I wanted to find Rian Johnson and beat him.
Sir, he gave us Batista and a Speedo.
Yeah, that was the best part. Look, don't get me wrong. Best part of Glass Onion.
And whiskey. Don't forget whiskey.
Batista in his Speedo gets a full Popeye. But, you know, Batista in his Speedo couldn't save that movie.
Neil, what's your number 5?
My number 5, we already talked about it. It's Frankenstein.
All right.
Yeah, like it's really cool. So it's one of my favorite movies of the year. I love them. Sexy Frankenstein, people. It's sexy Frankenstein. That's your best way to say it.
I watched Sexy Frankenstein at a bachelor party years ago. Listen, my number 4 is Hamnet. So do you remember the episode of American Dad where Tearjerker makes the saddest movie ever that makes people cry to death?
Oh my God! Yes.
Chloe Zhao saw that episode of American Dad and would hold my beer.
So, I don't know the story. What is it saying? Is it Hamlet?
It's about the making of it. It is the entire series of tragedies that led to the writing of Hamlet.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
so,
I've been trying to find this stream because I didn't see catch it in theaters.
Still in theaters.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
I want to catch it. I heard it's great. I love Close Out.
Robert has to go to the theater and watch both Hamnet and Marty Supreme this weekend to be.
I can't believe we haven't seen Marty Supreme yet.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Hamlet's a long ride. It's a rough ride by the end. So it crushed me and my daughter. Like there's a very famous thing that we do in our show called Coco Cry, which years ago I took my family to go see Coco, the Pixar movie, and by the end of it, I was inconsolable and I cried so hard I had a migraine and felt slightly nauseous. That is Coco Cry.
Yeah.
I haven't Coco cried a lot since then. I did at the end of Hamlet.
Damn.
I was and then there's my son, young Robert Winfrey, going, I don't understand this movie. What was the point? And then there's my daughter who was dead. The white chalk line and everything.
Yeah.
So Hamlet is gorgeous, well acted. I don't want to spend too long on this because I know we have to be done at a certain time, but let me tell you how a lot of period pieces, people don't really act in the period that they're participating in the movie in.
Mm-hmm.
Hamlet's one of the few times I've actually seen that accomplished.
Okay.
The lady there, Jessie Buckley,
yeah, she's great.
The way she performs, especially, it's a long way to get to the ending. The ending is well worth it. And her performance at the end of the movie in that third act is really the thing that sells it, that really takes it home. And it is entirely appropriate for the period in which it takes place. How I said, like, Avatar transports you there? She transported me there. I watched her and I was instantly in that time period. And that never happens. It was gorgeous and brilliant. And the only reason why it's not number 1 is because there were 3 movies I enjoyed more.
Okay. I really want to see it. Waiting for it to come to the.
Yeah. It's one of the movies I heard to like go out and see, but man, I don't want to ball in a movie theater. Man, I have to wait to stream it, man. I'd rather be like in the middle of an RV park on the beach where I'm going, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" As long as I don't put an upside pineapple on my front door, I'll be fine.
I heard the story by Chad Daniels. I
know that reference.
I know that reference.
He went to Chad Daniels, the comedian, went saw Tortured Slave, and he was crying so hard that an old black lady came down the aisle and like held him. He's always like, "It's okay, baby," and I don't want that to happen to me. It might.
Yeah, please don't let that happen to you.
My number 4 is Weapons. My number 4 is Weapons. We talked about already. So
yeah.
Right, Neil.
What's your point on it?
Didn't you already talk about it?
Yeah, we talked about it.
All right,
Did you
Neil,
talk
number
about it
4.
at all?
Yes.
Okay, number 4. Again, guys, this is my movies, not your movies. I just want to say it before I say this one, because now I'm looking at it and I know I'm going to fucking get my ass ripped wide open for this one.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, guys. I'm a professional wrestling fan.
No, you didn't do this. You didn't do this, did you?
The Smashing Machine.
What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I thought was fucking A24 Smashing
fuck yourself,
Machine.
Man. This movie is not good.
Oh my god, it was so great. And the depression that The Rock went through, like I met him I saw him at 2 different events while he was filming this movie, and he was in LA out there for the Netflix, and he was like a drunk at the time because he went through so much depression to play a depressed, druggy, cracked out guy because he's not that way. He's like the kindest teddy bear ever.
Hang on. Chris, I 100% disagree with you. I think this is a very good movie.
Okay.
That's it. All I want to say.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but I'm saying that they're saying that Rock might get nominated for an Oscar.
I hope he gets it. I hope he fucking gets it. Just
I
can rub it in your.
I'm good with him getting a nomination for Best Actor. I'm not good with him winning it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I like the nomination.
Okay, I didn't like Smash Machine, but we'll talk about this later. It's
Smash Machine to me, and the reason being is probably because I'm a guy that actually not only watches sports, I actually know the documentary that they played off of to make this scene happen with actual people from the documentary playing their own parts. So they weren't able to play the part.
Can I voice this? It's not on my top 10 because I don't think it's a well-made movie. I think it's an entertaining movie. I think it's an interesting story. This is like the inverse of what I normally say, where I think every story is dumb. I think his story is actually really fascinating.
Yeah.
This is low budget. I mean, every scene that's a fight, they had to have shot on the same day. And it is like this. You know what it reminded me? I said this on the review. It reminded me of Queen of the Ring, where clearly they shot all the wrestling stuff at the same time because it never changes set. It always looks shoddy and small. That's my problem with that. That Neil is my problem with the Smashing Machine. If you watched, and I know you did because you wouldn't be talking about it, you watched Pride back then. Pride was a fucking event, man. It
was nuts. Oh my god, I lost thousands of dollars on Pride. I gambled at bars all the time on Pride fights.
This movie does not give the Pride events featured in this movie the allure and grandeur it deserved. This looks slotty and slipshod. It looks like Queen of the Ring. And that's not good if you're trying to do the fucking Tokyo Dome or whatever the hell they shot.
No. The Tokyo Dome looks like shit, and I do agree with that. Just like with most movies, like Fighting in the Family, No Holds Barred, even in the 1980s. Like I'm just thinking of things that have arenas. And
honestly, like the best one I've seen is the fucking Here Comes the Boom.
I know. Here Comes the Boom. That made it feel like you were there.
Yes.
Chris, so what did you think about the Smashing Machine?
I didn't like it that much.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Right. My number 3 is this is like my Fantastic Four pick. This is where Neil gets to make fun of me.
Oh my god, no. Seriously, is this why I downloaded this poster? Let me guess. 100%. Is this
Yay! Yay! Oh, Nana. I call her Nana, not Nana. Sentimental Attachment, the movie. I have my little Italian grandma teaching me about being a farmer in Sicily and showing me all the wonderful
Oh my god, I love this.
Oh my god, I absolutely adore this movie. I cried. I raved about this. It is a perfect movie. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Did we watch this for the pay-per-view?
No, we didn't.
Okay, I was just stoned laying on the couch one day and I hit it on Netflix. It was like I think it was like me, my in-laws, and my wife were actually just after dinner and we popped this on. This was adorable. This is just an adorable, fun movie.
About togetherness, about, I talk about this because of my job, and I happen to work with a lot of Medicare clients. You get to a place in life, you get to a certain age where people just forget about you and they don't see you, except that you're still very much a person and very much still alive.
Yeah.
And that's what this movie talks about. It also talks about something that is very near and dear to my heart, especially these days, is we shouldn't let traditions die. Traditions are a part of the culture. It's what separates us from the fucking animals. And we're so used to just like doing the Eddie Izzard thing of knock it all down, build a car park on top of it. It's a reason why I bring my kids to the movies as much as I do, because I just made them watch Weird Science because I'm a good father. And then
I don't know if you're a good father.
I don't think so either. But I talk about this stuff with them, and I want them to know that it exists because I don't want to see the stuff in the culture go away. And that to me is why Nanas is an important movie and why, you know, it's well made, it's well acted, it's well written, and it's near and dear to my heart.
You know, right when you said that and started talking about it, I just sat here and
You
thought,
hang up that computer call, come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Indeed.
My number 3.
that was adorable. But I 100%, I love that movie. I know you probably didn't see it, Chris.
I'm planning to. I got those stuff I'm watching this weekend. So.
Yeah, it is a fun little movie. It is like he said, and like them taking over this kitchen and teaching people the next level of skill. There's me and my wife. We didn't get like a lot of that taught to us from different family members, and we've had to teach ourselves skills that should just be passed down from generation to generation. And that's why we should get rid of these and just, you know, I mean, it's cool to have them, but we need to use them like Star Trek and not fucking control the entire universe with it, you know?
Indeed. Well said.
I'm not Star Trek 31. I'm not talking that one. All right. Anyway, go ahead. Your number 3.
My number 3 is Marty Supreme.
Oh, fuck you. It's my number 1.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's this movie.
Hey, guys,
who's the peer? Softer
oh my God.
You know?
One second. We got to talk about this for a second. So this is your number 1, Mark, right?
Uh-huh.
This is your number 3.
Yeah.
And mine together, this is my number 2 movie of the year. So it is 1, 2, 3. Like
Okay, so
literally every
this
single
movie,
yeah.
This movie lets us know who the best Softy brother is. Like it's Josh. This is cut from the same cloth as Good Time and Uncut Gems, and so it has that same frenetic energy the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You're stressed out the whole time. You Timothy Chalamet was a complete scumbag. But I loved every second of this movie. I thought I walked out exhausted but exhilarated at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess this had like 3 celebrities in it, and 3 main characters don't work in a movie. Anything beyond 3 main characters.
Neil, why don't you come the fuck down with
this? I love Marty Supreme. It's my favorite movie this year.
Yeah.
It is the best made and the most enjoyed. That's why it's in my number 1 spot. My son, when it was over, my almost 12-year-old son, this is the best movie I've ever seen. He is the apple of my eye. I love him. He is movie train your children. It is, first of all, Timothy Chalamet transformative performance.
Oh yeah,
here's the thing. There's not a bad performance in it. Like sometimes,
none.
You have an actor or two, and like they're all giving good performance, and everybody else is just passable. Everybody's this is like the fucking home run race of the 90s, Neil. You know, where everyone's just cracking home runs.
Yeah,
one right after another. This was the girl in this. I don't remember her name.
Was something was yeah. No,
every little performance, every supporting actor in this, fucking phenomenal.
Even Kevin O'Leary's good in this.
Yeah, everybody's
Mr. Wonderful.
Oh yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. You mean Gwyneth Paltrow? She was great.
She's outstanding. I love the story. I love the window in time it brings you back to because we tend to look at like the Greatest Generation and like, you know, as what they were, these people that went overseas to fight the big war, but they came back kind of shitty, and not everything was great at that time.
No.
And then what a reminder of that. And I love the kind of like with Jay Kelly, where I love the single-minded pursuit of fame and fortune and success to the point where you lose yourself. And then as you're on bended knee and you realize there's more to life than this, he looks at the baby that he's had and goes, "Okay, I've had my time. This is the most important thing now."
I really love Tyler.
And it's all done in inference. It isn't like, you know, like a moron movie where it's spelled out for you. They don't therapy speak at each other. Ugh, you know.
No. Oh, one of my favorite things about this movie was the fact that it's like a comic book of Spider-Man. If you don't know the concept behind Spider-Man, the Spider-Man is that he always has greater losses than what he wins. So
Right.
yeah, he saved the city from being destroyed, but his girlfriend gets killed by the Green Goblin.
Right.
You know, so like the love of his life is gone, but everybody else is safe.
Yeah,
You know, like so, you know, and that was this movie to me, was that Marty, every time he got like right to the thing, is like, oh man, good example when me and Chris talked about this is the hotel scene. He finally gets this room that he was trying to get this whole day, trying to scam for, get to, and stuff like that. Gets there and falls right through the floor.
Because they told him not to take his bath, but he did anyway.
Man, I wish I loved giving spoilers like you, Chris. I was trying to make that he fell through a hole in the wall so that nobody like watched the movie and saw that they got it. It is.
So after Marty's pretty much like Superman, my entire TikTok feed was filled with takes on this movie. And I want to be clear, Marty is not a good person.
No, he's an awful person.
You're not meant to cheer Marty. And my thought asked, like, what was the point of this movie if you're not supposed to cheer him? You're supposed to hope that he redeems himself.
Yep.
Which at the very end of the movie he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not written to be likable. He was written to be real.
Everyone's like, "I'm supposed to like this character." No, you're not supposed to. Yeah, but
I mean, the thing is, everybody that doesn't see this movie or anything like that is gonna think, "Oh, that's that ping pong movie." I haven't seen that yet. Dude, this has not a goddamn thing to do with fucking ping pong. Ping pong is just there.
So this is the end of my list because you've already talked about my number 1 and 2. So I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, he's done. What's your number 3?
What's your number 3? My number 3 was White Supreme. What's your number 3?
Oh yeah, my number 3 is da 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 da. Yep, that's right. That Indiana Jones movie that he did. No, I'm just kidding. It's One Battle After Another.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1. So
goddamn right.
Yeah, right there. Fuck
you. But,
yeah. This is I love this movie a lot.
Eat a dick.
Viva la Revolution! Like literally.
This is PTA's best one since There Will Be Blood. It's his funniest, zaniest. Sean Penn went on their best supporting. I was in rapt attention for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And it's probably the best time I had in the theater this year. Hail Santa. So but Neil, I'm sorry I interrupted you. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit.
But the movie, I like it because it doesn't rush. It lets tension build. It lets the characters sit in their choices and make every confrontation feel earned. By the end, you're not cheering, you're thinking, and any movie that leaves you thinking instead of just checking your phone has done something right for me.
This is a horrible movie.
Mark, go ahead.
I hate this movie, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my comments on this short, and then I guess after this I'll go into my honorable mentions. Thank you. Here's an opportunity to talk about what radicalism is and what it does and the cost of it and why people turn to it, and then they don't do that. Man. They don't do any of that. This movie is.
Dude, why'd you make me realize that?
Is the Sound and Fury signifying nothing? This is about a father and his daughter, and they could have been anything. The fact that it's like this is such a bait and switch movie. This is one
like
of those
Amy Fairfowler ruining Raiders of the Lost Ark. Right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
This is you guys know that I'm when it comes to like my personal politics, I'm pretty like middle of the road on a lot of things. There's some things I'm more liberal about, some things I'm more conservative about. But I'll tell you, One Battle After Another is why conservatives hate liberals. This is like, you're so fucking proud of your own opinions, and then you don't say anything, and you don't stand for anything, and that's this whole movie for me. The one thing about the hill, the very end hill chase scene, and how that ends, that's fucking great. That is legitimately great cinema.
That's one of the greatest scenes in cinema, man.
And Leonardo DiCaprio is a great actor. I would take nothing. He is in a bad movie, but his performance in this is fucking great. I thoroughly enjoyed him. The chick can fuck off, as can her mother in the movie. Let me tell you, I won't take up an hour and a half discussing the bank robbery scene at the beginning of this movie, where with the proud black woman. Ugh. But me and Robert spent a long time talking about how terrible that scene is, and not because of what they're doing, but because of what that scene is and what they're trying to accomplish, like what the movie's trying to accomplish. It is just fucking awful. The best thing about that movie is when I went to go to see Halloween Horror Nights, and I saw a guy dressed up as Leonardo DiCaprio, and I went, I know what you're doing. And the guy corners me. He's like, "Oh, you saw it? Didn't you? Like, how many times have you seen One Battle After Another?" And I had to run away. like threw my kid at him. Like, here, take this.
What?
All right, Neil, what's your number 2? Because we already talked about it. We already talked about your number 3.
My number 2 of the year is none other than Marty Supreme. I already said that.
Okay,
Marty
yeah.
Supreme. Okay. Yeah, we talked about Marty Supreme. You said that. What was your number 2?
It was Sinners. We talked about that.
All right, my honorable mentions.
Oh yeah,
Honorable mentions. Top 5 movies that didn't make your top 10 list, and
I'm
the
throwing
reasons
Begonia
why.
on there because I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it would have landed there regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So it just is. A Working Man with Jason Statham, him, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, and F1.
Okay.
Yeah,
mine...
those are all good action movies. I mean, let's talk about F1 for a second. Let's just not walk over F1 because that's a movie that didn't make my list because of a reason you'll see when I do my honorable mentions. But F1 was literally the Top Gun of the year, man.
Yeah.
That was sitting in the. I did the 4D experience on
Yeah.
that one with the seat moves.
Yeah.
And when they're racing through those scenes, and it felt like I was like playing Afterburner in the 1980s again, where the seat moves. And so that movie had a good place for me in the movie in the heart, but I left it off my honor. I was hoping one of you did it. And as soon as I saw the F1 poster pop up, I was like, F1 years.
Is he
Stop for a second.
Yeah, you need to go. Leave.
Okay, where did I stop at? What did the guys hear last?
Yeah, about F1.
Yeah, I think it's one of the. Okay, so yeah, it's one of the. I think it's one of the best movies Brad Pitt has done in years.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There. Yeah,
it literally made me think, wow, you're almost in your George Clooney years, where we're going to be sad that you're an actor that's dying soon.
Yeah, F1 was like Dad Rock the movie.
Dad Rock the movie! Yes!
So I actually walked out. I found out that the 5 hours after the movie I had a gangrenous gallbladder, so that was fun. That's what I found out.
I did not see it in the theater. I saw it at home, and as part of a triple feature with Queen of the Ring and Magazine Dreams. And I remember that show. And Robert and I were like, "Yeah, F1 by far the best of the 3." Yeah, it's a solid movie. It's definitely made for older men, and there really isn't a whole lot wrong with it. It's really great.
My top final mentions: 20 Years Later. I love 20 Years Later. It's a good one.
20 years later.
I was in Rob's top 10.
Oh, 28 years later.
Yeah. Then K-pop Demon Hunters made my John mentions too. I really like K-pop Demon Hunters.
Dude, how can we not give that an honorable mention this year? I mean, it literally broke Netflix.
It
literally broke Netflix.
I still haven't seen it, but Alexis and Robert loved it.
Yeah, it's just fun that makes you bop. And I'm surprised Robert loved it because he wouldn't need to see fucking Barbie. But
yeah, and name another soundtrack where 3 songs had place number 1, place number 2, and place number 3 on the Billboard charts for weeks.
And then Jay Kelly was my number 3 of that. Number 2 is Utopia 2. And number 1 is The Monkey.
The Monkey was on Alexis and Robert's list.
I was gonna pivot from straight to horror to comedy horror, and it mostly lands. It's not the best one, but it's pretty good. I like The Monkey quite a bit. Neil, what's your top honorable mentions?
Oh yeah, man, I cheated. So I just want you to know that I cheated a lot on this one.
Okay. How'd you cheat?
Well, first I gave a slot to one of my favorite movies from Panic Fest.
Okay.
And that, of course, was, if I can find it, it's called. I put them alphabetical too. There we go. Marshmallow.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Marshmallow. If you don't know what it is, Mark, it is a movie about kids and cabins in the woods, right? And there's this horror movie character that's out in the fucking woods about to kill him. Well, that's when they do a little twist, and it goes into a complete sci-fi. It's a complete different take on the cabin in the woods with the kids. that you don't really see coming, and then when you see it, you're like, okay, I should have saw that coming the whole entire life. And then because it was literally my favorite movie at the Panic Film.
And these are the kids that wouldn't talk to us, but we had to have the director talk to us.
Kids, the director did shots with me that night. Literally, it wasn't all that, but it's the movie itself. And I love the concept that you can take something that's old and been done 5 million times, and just like the last year alone, and make it new to me. So that
you can rent for $3 on Amazon if you want to. It's pretty good.
All right, so this is where I cheated at. Let's see. I put it right there. Boom. My number 4 spot is Monkey, Life of Chuck, The Long Walk. It's all Stephen King from the fucking year of damn near of 2025. I'll put Running Man in there if I had it, but
no, dude.
Oh yeah, because this was the year that people actually took Stephen King books and wrote them into movies that you actually want to fucking watch.
Yeah, Jonas wants to see The Life of Chuck. I got to sit down with him one day and watch that.
It's a delightful film. Honestly, yeah, I'm surprised that The Life of Chuck's not on Neil's list.
And Alexis raved about The Long Walk. So I've been told I need to watch The Monkey, The Long Walk, Weapons, K-pop Demon Hunter. There's a whole bunch of movies.
Mark Hamill as a bad guy is always going to win my heart. I mean, so number 3. We already talked about it. The biggest movie of the year, K-pop Demon Hunters. That, I mean, I'm going up, like everybody knows that song. Name a person that doesn't know it. My wife knows that song, and she didn't see the movie with me.
My wife knows that song. She didn't watch it at all. But she watched it once, and I wasn't really paying attention. I had to sit down and watch. I'm like, this is a fucking good movie.
Oh yeah, you want a good movie? I got a good movie. Number 2.
Good boy. Yeah.
Good Boy. Did you see Good Boy?
No.
Good Boy is all. Good Boy is a whole perspective from a dog going through a horror movie.
No, Mark. You think it sounds ridiculous and funny? It's not at all. It's not.
The guy took 4 years to film it because he used his own dog and to get actual certain thing, and then finally I can add all this other stuff in these cutscenes.
You think it's supposed to be like some sort of horror comedy? It's not that at all. It's
not. It's not. It's really good. And the thing is, you kind of come to the conclusion at the end: is it really like this horror movie going on, or is that just what the dog sees and interprets? It's kind of like it's really good, to be honest. It's one of the best originals out there. And last but not least, my number 1 honorable mention, The Toxic Avenger.
So I'm not a big fan of the original. So this was just a
oh my god, this movie made me laugh so hard I fell out of my chair in the theater because I laugh at dumb horror movies that do gory things for no reason. And this, Peter Dinklage, Kevin Bacon, who else was in it? Elijah Wood.
Kevin Bacon is so funny in this. I'll be right back, guys. Kevin Bacon's hilarious in this.
Mm-hmm. He's great.
And it was one of my favorite movies of 2025. Like, it literally just makes me laugh out loud every time I think of it.
Yeah, I liked it, but it didn't make my list.
I know, because you're not fun like me.
That's true. That's
why aren't you fun like me, Chris, anymore? Why?
Man, 2025 is a weird. But yeah, man, that was a 2025 where we were Mark to come back so we can say good.
What's your number? What was Mark's number 1 of the year?
What was it? I think it was Marty Supreme.
This is Marty Supreme, correct?
Yeah.
What's your number 1 of the year? I mean, we gotta at least do this right.
We talked about one battle after another. That was my number 1.
What was your number 1?
One battle after another.
Oh, one battle after another, and then my number 1 was Sinners. I thought Sinners was the best movie of the one. So for yours is One Battle After Another, which for some Now Mark hated it because he hates Leo DiCaprio, right? That
Mhm.
was the problem.
No, he does the message about the radicalism. So
Man. Okay, yeah. And you hated, what movie did you hate?
him.
That was the one, yeah. So Sinners is mine, One Battle After Another, and Marty Supreme are literally, I mean, it was weird, man. It was a year that, like, I felt like Hollywood was back, you know? Because, like, there's a couple of years where it's like all streaming movies are winning, which I understand, pandemic, blah, 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 all that. But I feel like this was the year that Hollywood said, hey, guess what? We're back, fuckers. I mean, Disney made $6 billion for the $6 billion in the year for
on three movies. On 3 movies. Now compare that to the ones that they lost money on. They lost money on all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, I did.
I don't think Ilya made money.
I don't think that even was a movie.
What movie?
Ilya.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, was it? Yeah, I forgot that existed.
I know, it's like Joe Hendry, you know. No, wait.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in
He's been doing this shit for a year, like longer, like a year and a half now. It's just every episode that will pop up.
Where are we in the show?
Yeah, exactly.
We're all number ones. We did give our number ones. Mark, tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh, wonderful. Well, in about 45 minutes, I will be on YouTube talking John Hughes movies. We're talking Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and 16 Candles.
What's your favorite out of those 3?
Yeah, I was going to ask something else.
Oh, by like a country mile, Weird Science.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
know what's the funny thing going on?
I actually don't like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Go ahead.
Yeah, the funny thing going on today, or this last couple of weeks, or ever since the new Stranger Things season came out, is like, oh, they're too old to play kids. That's like Judd Nelson was like 32, like in high school. I mean, he's like 28, 29, like literally, he's almost 30 years old playing that character in Breakfast Club. Yeah. So it's like, why does that matter? If they can play the character, just let them play the character. I mean, John Travolta, what was he, like 54 when he did Grease?
Roughly, yes. Yeah. So I'm at Mark Radulich on TikTok. Every day I drop an essay, sometimes 2 if I have time. Sometimes it's a podcast like compressed into an essay. Sometimes it's just me reacting to online communists and MAGA people and all these assholes on TikTok who
fuck you guys
wouldn't know nuance if they fucking tripped over it. But if you'd like to actually hear the podcast, we are W2M. It's the Radulich Broadcasting Network on W2M Network. It's W2M Network on YouTube, and then for your podcatchers, whether it's Apple Podcast or Spotify, we are the Radulich Broadcasting Network.
All right, guys. Before we go, this comment came in.
I read that earlier. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just now read that. It just came in on my side finally. If you can't read, if you're listening to this via podcast, it says it's by a person named Polar Nights, and it says, as a barber, this is a show to be every stage of beard growth. Which I don't know, is it every stage? I think we're all kind of like, I mean, this is 3 months.
I don't know what this is. I haven't shaved. I can't remember.
You haven't shaved in years, dude. I know.
But I don't. I kind of wonder who do you know that is?
No. Why do you always ask that? That's not the point of it, Chris.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I'll give our deets real quick. We're moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're Facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Instagram, his podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. You guys want to go to bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck something, or Blackwood Dash Productions at TeePublic. We're also on YouTube and all that shit. Subscribe. Yeah.
Wonderful. Guys, thanks for having me on again. It's been an entire year. We didn't get to do any of the shows that I wanted to do in 2025. So
we'll have to make it for that 2026.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get come back.
Send us your schedule and we'll jump in.
He does, man. He does send us a schedule. And
does he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you send it to me then?
It's on your thing. He sends it to both of us. It's in that badass
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, you guys ready to get out of here though? I think.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yes.
That was another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Chris.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mark.
Did I just say my name's Chris?
I knew I said that.
Yeah, we got to start it over.
No, I'm Sleepy Joe.
All right, we'll start over. Are you ready? Neil? That's it.
That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mark.
Remember, guys, no matter how hard you try in life, sometimes you can make great movies, sometimes you can make worse movies, but sometimes you just need to realize that stop making fucking sequels, all right? Just stop making sequels!
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
All right. See you guys later.
Yeah, one of the facts of this year was actually that there was more sequels than any year in cinema history. Yeah,
Unsurprising.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah. Here it is. Became the year where sequels outperformed originals at the box office more than any standalone films.
That's why so many films are going to streamers, because
Mm.
studios know where the bread is buttered.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This was honestly. Thanks again for having me on. I appreciate it. I always love doing your show.
Oh yeah.
Thank
very
you,
good
guys.
time.
See you later. We're gonna say goodbye to everybody too. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to follow Mark, follow us. Go to WTMnet.com. Go to all our platforms, like, promote, notifications. Mark's